back to Bookish.Taylor. I am Taylor, and today I'm here to bring you the Harry Potter tag. And in just a couple of days, I'm going to be going Universal and going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So in honor of that, I thought I would dedicate this Tag Tuesday to Harry Potter. We can go ahead and dive on in. The first question is, what is your favorite book? And my favorite book, without a doubt, has to be Prisoner of Azkaban. Something about that book reignited my obsession with this series, because I had read the first two in a relatively long time span. I think it was about 2 or 3 years that I read the first two, and then I finally picked up the third one, and then from there I couldn't get my hands on them fast enough. So I have really positive memories of that book, but it's also because Sirius Black is one of my favorite characters. So the introduction and finding out who he is, what he is to Harry. Question number 2 is, what is your favorite movie? And my favorite movie is definitely Goblet of Fire. You'd think that my favorite movie would be Prisoner of Azkaban, but I feel like Goblet of Fire was this turning point, and things became more dark. Such a turning point for those characters. It's just so action-packed to me, and I absolutely love it. Plus, that movie has dragons, and I absolutely love dragons. Number 3 is your least favorite book, and I'm gonna have to go with Chamber of Secrets. Thoroughly enjoyed that book. Out of the 7, definitely my least favorite. Something about it that just kind of feels like it didn't fit right for me. If I had to pick a least favorite, that would be it. Question number 4 are, what are the parts that made you cry? The very first time I ever cried in a book was when Sirius died in Order of the Phoenix. Number 2 is when Hedwig died. And then number 3, in the Goblet of Fire movie, towards the end, it is when Amos Diggory finds out that his son Cedric has come back dead. And just the anguish in that man's voice when he found out that his son has passed. Number 5 is, who is your favorite character? Sirius Black. Number 6 is, what would your patronus be? And I took the Pottermore patronus quiz kind of deal, and I ended up with like a hummingbird type of animal, and I'm about it because my grandmother, who passed away, who is one of the most influential women in my life, was a huge hummingbird fan. So whenever we see hummingbirds, we connect it to her, and so having a hummingbird patronus just makes perfect sense. Number 7 is, which of the Deathly Hallows would you prefer to have? I think I would prefer to have the invisibility cloak. I feel like the invisibility cloak could be used for a lot of different reasons. You get to be invisible, you can do pretty much anything and everything under the sun. Number 8 is, what is your house? And I am a Hufflepuff. Took the Pottermore quiz and I was like, no, this is totally wrong. I'm supposed to be a Ravenclaw. No, I'm totally a Hufflepuff, and now that I've sat with it for 2 or 3 years, it's like, I'm totally a Hufflepuff. Number 9 is, out of the cast, who would you like to meet? I have 2. And the first one would have to be Gary Oldman. He is the one who played Sirius Black. And then the other one would be Alan Rickman. I know that he's passed, but I don't like it. But definitely those two. If Alan was still alive, I would love the chance to meet him. Number 10 is, have you played any of the video games? No, I don't really play a lot of licensed video games. Number 11 is, which position in Quidditch would you play? I don't think I would play anything. I'm not athletic at all. I would be in the crowd. Number 12 is, are you happy with the ending? Of course I'm happy with the ending. I actually could have done without the cursed child. I'm very, very happy with how things ended. Number 13 is, how much does Harry Potter mean to you? Harry Potter means so much to me. This was the very first series that I actually fell in love with to read. I remember being in 4th grade and listening to my 4th grade teacher read. She would read a chapter a day, and it was amazing. It eventually got to the point to where I begged my mom to buy the first book so that I could sit there and follow along. That's just such a bright memory for me. The continuation of the series for me was just such a bright point. Like, I was always so excited to get my hands on a new Harry Potter book. I would always finish them really quick. The friends that I have made, like, it's one of the staples of my relationship. Andy is a huge fan of the series as well. I wouldn't be able to go to Harry Potter World without him. It's a huge part of our relationship. We are both very big fans. We have sorted him into his Hogwarts house. He is a Gryffindor. He's a huge fan as well, and that's really, really cool when you can have something like that to talk with your significant other about. But Harry Potter is a huge part of my life, and I wouldn't be the same person without it. So that is going to be the Harry Potter tag. I knew that I was going to be going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in a couple days, and I wanted to dedicate Tag Tuesday right before I went. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye!